Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nate here. I'm just making a video on my Blue Eyes Ultimaya's Tzolkin Kaiju deck. I just got a couple cards in yesterday that I required to make this deck better. I'm sorry. It's kind of early in the morning where I live, so yeah, I've been wanting to make this deck for a long time. And I just made it today. Last night. I'm sorry. Without further ado, let's get started. Main deck. I run 3 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon, because that's the basic monster you need. Also, I've always loved Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then I run 2 copies of Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. Normally I would run 3, but the third one I recently traded away. Son of a gun. Sorry, my phone is complete trash. This is making my videos. I don't have a camera yet. Then I run 2 copies of Dragon Spirit of White to get rid of back row and any back row, and also, let's say if it gets attacked, I can immediately chain its effect to it, bring out a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Love this card. Also, it always cancels a Blue Eyes White Dragon. So there it is. Then I run 2 copies of White Son of Ancients. Its effect is, if this card is sent to the graveyard, add 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon from my deck to my hand. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm watching Shark movie, by the way, Deep Blue Sea 2, so I might get distracted. Then I run 2 copies of Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Mainly just in case she gets attacked, I can then chain that effect, the first effect. Or if she gets targeted by a card effect, chain her effect, and then bring out Blue Eyes White Dragon from my deck to my hand. Oh, also another thing I forgot to mention: Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon counts as a Blue Eyes White Dragon while on the field or in the graveyard. I run 1 copy of Sage with Eyes of Blue, literally the only copy I've ever owned. It's a little messed up though, because I didn't really find its use until recently. So one of my friends, who I duel with almost daily, had used it against me. I run 1 copy of White Son of Ancients, only because of its first. Actually, both effects are useful. The first effect is once per turn during the end phase of, if this card is in the graveyard, because it was sent there this turn, you can special summon 1 Blue Eyes monster from my deck. You can banish this card from the graveyard, then target 1 Blue Eyes monster from your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use this effect of the White Son of Ancients once. You can only use this effect of White Son of Ancients once per turn. Obviously, 1 copy of Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. I have the original effect. I want the newer effect, which I hope they actually unlimit the new effect. I run 2 copies of Keeper of the Shrine, mainly for tribute summons, easy tributes, or for special summons, and also its secondary effect allows it to, when there's a dragon type monster has been sent to the graveyard by battle or by card effect, I can special summon that card, and if the monster was a normal monster, then it can be, then a normal monster in my graveyard comes back to my hand. And then now I have Galactic Spiral Dragon, exactly the card that I bought. effect is when this card, while this card is in your hand or graveyard, and if you control two or more light and or dark dragon monsters, you can special summon this card in defense position, but banish it when it leaves the field. During your main phase, you can make all monsters you currently control become level 8 till the end of this turn. You can only use each effect of Galactic Spiral Dragon once per turn. So this card basically, let's say, I'll do the combo later. Next, I had run 2 copies of Ash Blossom Joy Spring. Actually, I have both artworks. Mainly for, well, the only reason is to negate any, like, special summon from decks, add card from deck to hand. Okay, now, Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. I run this card just because I usually try to negate at a graveyard. I try to negate the added card from the graveyard to your hand deck and or extra deck, or special summon monster from the graveyard, or banish card from the graveyard. That's what I try to negate. Okay. Next, I run I Am Sorry, but I run it because my opponent likes to be annoying. Jinzo. Only to negate trap cards, such as but not limited to negate traps. I run Danger Bigfoot, only for the easiest special summon possible, and also to pop a card I believe if it gets sent to the graveyard, if my opponent chooses it. Then, Keeper of Dragon Magic. Only for its first effect. Sometimes it is a second effect, but not very useful. Next, I run 1 copy of Chaos Dragon Legionnaire. I got this from a trade, a long distance trade actually, because the owner wanted a blue as alternative white, and I think it was a number monster. I don't remember. It's been a while. Next, I run. Here are the kaijus of the deck. I run 1 copy of Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine Mecha Dogran, mainly for its secondary effect, and I'm also gonna buy Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Ooh, that did not look pretty. Next, I run Gameciel, the Sea Turtle Kaiju. Just in case, that way I can use like one of my other kaijus and destroy it by attacking into it.
You don't mean this, alright? Now you spent your entire life protecting sharks.
I hope people see that sharks aren't monsters. But your sharks, you turn them into monsters.
Dogran, Mad Flame Kaiju. Also, its bottom effect is actually really useful. It can remove 3 kaiju counters from anywhere on the field, destroy a monster my opponent controls. That would be a pretty good card to use.
Alright, but you are ignoring the very valuable research that they are enabling. Listen. I am so close.
And I have Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaiju. Highest attack, if I remember correctly, of all kaijus. I may be slightly wrong. Yeah, it's a useful card. Son of a biscuit. Alright, now to my spells and my spells. I run 2 copies of the Melody of Awakening Dragon, just to add basically the blue eyes and the alternative white to my hand. That's at least what I do. I don't know about others. 3 copies of the Return of the Dragon Lords, basically to special summon from the graveyard or to prevent my dragons from being destroyed. Excuse me. Run 2 copies of Super Poly. I got these because I've been having troubles with my opponents. They have multiple copies of this card, and they'll be like messing around with my deck. So I decided, in case they use blue eyes, I got this. Or multiple dark monsters, I can use that on. There's 1 copy of Mausoleum of Light. I have no clue why. This is just as a test. 3 copies of Mystical Space Typhoon. For the basic fact that it can help me get rid of 3 back rows. 1 cards of consonants. Just to discard 1 Dragon type tuner with 1,000 or less attack and draw 2 cards. Ooh, there's a card I gotta add. 1 copy of Dragon Ravine. Only, obviously, because nobody uses the first effect. Nobody, as far as I know, uses Giganity anymore. So, just for the secondary effect. 1 Majesty with Eyes of Blue. Just to prevent my opponent from using beat sticks, I can just target the monster with this thing and prevent it from attacking. I'm sorry, guys. My freaking opponent is complete trash. Next, 1 Burst Stream of Destruction. Hurry up! I fucking hate this phone. Alright. So basically the effect is, if you control Blue Eyes White Dragon, destroy a monster your opponent controls. Blue Eyes White Dragon you control cannot attack the turn you activate this card. It's good though, because this card is heavily over. It can be pretty good. And if you have 3 blue eyes on the field, it's an automatic win. 1 Dragon's Shrine. Just to send a Dragon Monster from my deck to the graveyard. Basically, send 1 of my tuners. 1 Poly. Just for the basic fusion summon. 1 Monster Reborn, obviously, because that's limited. Q-Tau Waterfront. Just for different reasons, mainly for its effect to allow me to bring out bring a kaiju from my deck to my hand. When I have 3 or more kaiju counters, the kaiju files. Basically, each time a kaiju monster or monsters is special summoned from the hand and or graveyard, place 1 kaiju counter on this card max 5. Once per turn, you can target 1 kaiju monster in the field, destroy that monster, and then special summon 1 kaiju monster with a different original name from your deck to its controller's field. You can send this card with 3 more kaiju counters to the graveyard. Add 1 kaiju spell trap from your deck to your hand, except the kaiju files. I gotta get more kaiju cards. And the last spells, Terraforming. Only 1 copy because it's limited. Onto my traps. 2 Dark Bribes. I would like 3, but I only have 2, and basically just to negate effect activations or whatever. Yep. 2 Storing Mirror Forces. Since it ain't a destruction effect, I can send my opponent's cards from his field to either his hand, or if he has extra deck monsters, into the extra deck. Red Reboot to negate any traps. Sadly, it's only limited to 1. Wait, so pay your... Oh no, you have to pay half your life points to activate from your hand. Dimensional Prism to banish any monsters that can be targeted. Royal Decree, negate all other trap effects on the field. Only in case I don't have Jinzo on the field. 1 Scrap Iron Scarecrow to negate any attacks. And then Solemn Strike and Solemn Warning, once each. Then one of them each. Just to negate any monster effects and or special summons. Then alright, so I'm gonna start with the thing. The extra decks. 1 copy of Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. Love using this card, mainly for its effect that I can do. If I use a Blue Eyes Alternative White as a material, I can target up to 3 cards instead. It cannot attack, obviously. Hold on. 1 copy of number 62 Galaxy S Prime Photon. It's very useful. 1 copy of Crystal and Synchro. I want to get Secret Rare though. I only have Ultra Rare for now. Okay, next, Beals of the Diabolic Dragons. Love this card due to the fact that it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. And then if I take damage by attack or by battle or by card effect, just gain the amount of damage I took. 1 copy of Borload, solely for the fact that if I go to attack my an opponent's monster, I can automatically bring it to my side of the field, but where it points. Where the arrows point. Helped me quite a few times. Excuse me. Next, Topologic Bomber Dragon. Basically, if another monster special summon to the zone it points to, it will destroy all monsters in the main monster zones, and also, my other monsters can attack for the rest of this turn. Then, if this card attacks an opponent's monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. Very, very useful in case he's low life points. 1 copy of number 97 Jigublion, mainly to bring out a specific monster that I can get up to 17,000 life point. 17,000 damage attack. 1 copy, number 38, Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. I need to get another copy at a better rarity. Mainly for its first effect to, only for its first effect to negate a spell card or effect. Funny story, I used to think that it meant all effects, including monster effects. Alright. Alright. So I have 1 copy of number 107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. I need to get a new copy because the original owner had given it to me really badly messed up. I'm also going to try and order number C107. I've never had a C107. Next, one Starving Venom Fusion Dragon.
So you want to see us all destroyed, all of mankind, so that you can
Basically just for its first secondary effect when necessary. Okay. Next, one Clearwing Fast Dragon. I don't know, I just added it to take up space. Next, one Ease Your Eyes Silver Dragon, just to bring out a no monster from my graveyard. Then Stardust Dragon. Probably gonna change it out soon. Thinking about it. Just to negate any destruction, spell, or traps. Next, number 100 Numeron Dragon. Basically, this is the card that I was talking about that can get me to have 17,000. And last but not least, Ultimaya Tzolkin. And this is super rare. I want to get a better rarity. It took me a long time to get this card. But basically it's to bring out my synchros that I usually can't get out. Alright. Next, I have my side deck. Okay. I run one copy of Dragon, the White Stone of Legend. I only have a third one in case I decide to switch a card out. One copy of Komodo Dragon to special summon a monster from my hand. Dragon. One copy of Burst of Destruction. I only have it as a backup. One Foolish Burial. You'll see why. One Winged Dragon of Raw Sphere Mode. Basically, it's another kaiju, as I think of it. One Winged Dragon of Raw. One Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Basically, it allows me to attack. It can actually allow me to attack up to 2 times or 3 times. Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine Mecha Dogran. I don't know why, I just have another. One Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning. Basically to banish just to banish a monster. I run 2 copies of Called by the Grave. It's one of them is secret rare, the other one's from I believe I forgot the name was. It was one of those the one where they came out with the kaijus. One copy of Dark Ruler No More. I probably want to get more. Starlight Rare? It's not secret. Parallel Rare? I have no clue. But, yeah, basically to negate monster effects while they're on the field. And that opponents. Then one copy of Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon. Can just basically actually summon this card and then destroy a monster or whatever. Thankfully, it can also attack. Then this is just in case I want to. Blackwing out to the South Wind. It's a level 4 tuner. Only level 4 tuner in this deck. And it's also in case I want to bring out what's his name? Just to bring out Beal's Diabolic Dragon. Alright, my friends, that is the conclusion of this video. This is my Blue Eyes deck, Blue Eyes Ultimaya Tzolkin deck. I'll make another video soon. Please subscribe, like this video, and that's all. Bye.